Your mascot here is the Mountaineers, which is a wonderfully patriarchal symbol. It's one of those jobs feminists don't moan about gender equality in. It's partly because mountains are so cold and they don't have cigarette breaks and climbing harnesses make your ass look fat. The pay is terrible. There are no soft carpets or central heating. You don't hear very much from feminists about the pay gap or the gender imbalances in mountaineering. And that's just the start. You have a mascot that fires a rifle during football games. It was almost designed to piss off the left. It's wonderful. Wonderful. Now, of course, the sorts of people that this annoys are the sorts of people who insist that all the gun crime in America is committed by straight white males, even the stuff in Chicago. It's all straight white males. It's all the fault of toxic patriarchal masculinity and America's gun culture. Give me a fucking break. There is one thing about this college, however, that I've got to tell you I'm not so fond of. And his name... his name... I think my slides guy got a bit carried away. Just a guess. His name is Daniel Brewster. Daniel, and I understand he has a bit of a reputation on campus. I understand that he does. Now, Professor Brewster teaches sociology, which comes just a little bit above gender studies in my burger-flipping majors ranking. Not very far above. Anything ending in studies is guaranteed to be a pile of fucking horse shit. And after that list, you've got sociology. I hear he's fond of bullying conservative students. Has anyone been in a class with this guy? You have. What's the worst thing he's done to you? Has anyone got a horror story? Yeah, what has he done to you?
Well, the first day he said, if you don't agree with my opinions, basically you're going to get an F.
If you don't agree with my opinions, you're going to get an F.
Basically, he said, if you're a Republican, you're going to get an F. If you don't like gays, you're going to get an F.
Well, if that's what gays look like, I don't fucking like them either. Well, Professor Hamburger is not, I'm pleased to tell you, does not represent the totality of homosexuals. There are far more attractive and intelligent, entertaining gays around. You just have to look a little harder, perhaps invite them to speak. What a cunt. All right. Do you know what he's done tonight? Do you know? Yes. You know, right. This guy... Exactly. This guy's put on some fucking awful LGBTQRIAA asterisk ampersand sword sign event across campus. You know, one of those overblown therapy sessions. And has announced that if you show up to that instead of this, you'll get extra credit. We're bribing students with better grades not to show up to listen to, to conservative opinions because he doesn't like the speaker. What a fucking idiot. These people are professors. These people teach you. I'm so terrified for you. How much are you guys paying to be here? Too much. Too much if this is the... I mean, it's just looking at it, isn't it? I mean... I'm just thinking, you get into lectures and you think, well, yeah, I'm not, it's not a fashion show, I'm not here to in the back, but you get into class and you're like, okay, all right, well, look, I chose sociology, maybe I fucked up, but it's not a serious subject, so at least the staff will be hot. Professor Stuff Your Face with Fruit Loops he has a Twitter profile. One of those people who's still on Twitter. Sad, isn't it sad? Isn't it sad? Now his Twitter profile says, I welcome the fact that students feel safer knowing that I will be an advocate for them and knowing that I'm willing to fight for their rights and their inclusion. This is therapy culture. This isn't education. This is somebody whose primary goal is to make you feel good about yourself, however awful you are. And, you know, law of averages says there's probably going to be about 20 to 30 genuinely terrible people in this room. But, you know, this guy is here to make you feel better about yourselves, not to educate you, not to broaden your horizons, to expose you to new ways of thinking, to new kinds of knowledge. That's not what he's here for. He's here to punish you for having the wrong political opinions and to eat cake. He's the personification, actually, to be serious about this for a moment, of the cancer that is eating away at universities, preaching tolerance in public and practicing censorship in private. Mr.